All right, everybody, welcome to the Flipside. All right, so today we are playing this. This is a solo adventure from Freedom and Freeze and Rio Grande Games. We are going to be taking on the role of Friday, living our best life on this deserted island. And lo and behold, this helpless white dude washes up on shore, and he needs our help. So we are going to be helping Robinson Crusoe survive, doing the best that we can. And I have to say it right on the onset. I'm sorry, Robinson. This is not going to go well. I'm not good at these games, and you're probably going to die. I'm just saying, you shouldn't have washed up on my shore, bro. I'm just saying. So, that's what we're doing. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully, oh, dang. What did I just do? There we go. All right. Let's do a live chat. We need to do that. Mike is here. What's up? What's up? We're not going to make it. Exactly. Broken Beard to share. What is Fozzie Bear's favorite board game? Teotihuacan. Waka Waka Con. That's pretty funny. I like that. That's nice. People do change over time. That is correct. People do change over time. Frankly, I mean, it's not really a whole lot of change. It's just that I'm kind of going with what I've got. And with everybody working all the time, and me doing this for my work most of the time, I gotta do something, you know? So we're gonna play some solo games. So there you go. I like that. I like that joke. That Fozzie Bear joke was funny. All right. So we are going to get started. And we're gonna go through yeah, the gist of what's going on here is pretty simple. There are, I didn't read up all of the special abilities for all of these different fight cards, so I'm going to keep that open so that I'm using those abilities when they pop up as best as I can. But we'll see how it goes. As I've already alluded to, I do not expect to win this game. Not even close. And we'll see how it goes. So there's basically, you start on the easy level. I did remove the -3, very stupid aging card. I did remove that one, so that's that. And that's, I think, the easiest level. But we are going to jump into this. When no fighting cards remain in the Robinson stack, if you need or want to draw one or more, and there are not enough cards there, you draw the remaining cards until the stack is depleted. Then you take the top. Then you must take the topmost face down aging card from the stack and shuffle it into the fighting cards. Do not look at the aging card. Plus, all cards back. Place all cards back on the storage board as the thing. Okay, so this is the only thing that I'm rereading right now because you only shuffle the Robinson discard pile when you need to draw another fighting card, not at the time the Robinson stack is depleted. See, I don't understand that. So you draw the remaining cards until the Robinson stack is depleted. Then you must take the topmost face down aging card from the aging stack and shuffle it into the fighting cards. Whew. As Eric would say, cheating already. No! It's what it said. It said to remove that for the easy mode. I'm doing it right, I think. Help me. Remove the aging card Very Stupid with -3 points from the game. Sort the remaining 10 aging cards into 2 piles. Normal and difficult. Shuffle both piles and place. I did it right. I'm not cheating. Not yet. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Never played. I will be of no help. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Howdy, howdy. Could be worse. You could be playing the Isle of Dr. Necro. That's cool. Do you like any of his other games? Friedman Freeze has usually been one of those ones where I'm like, whatever. He used to be all of the rage, and you know, he's still very prolific. I'm not trying to down the guy. He usually makes games that are not down my alley. And this one wasn't down my alley just because it's a solo game back in the day. But there you have it. If the hazard stack is empty, the game continues to the next more difficult phase. Okay, got it. And then you place the topmost phase card back into the box. After the green phase, you play the yellow phase. Yeah. After finishing the red phase, you blah, blah, blah. At the end of the new phase, shuffle the hazard. Yeah, okay, got it. Okay, so here we go. And David Brownlee, please let me know if I'm doing anything wrong. All right, so here we go, down to the table. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kind of offset these so that you can see the two dudes. All right, so I've got a 25 pirate as my end boss where I can use 7 cards. No special ability. And then this one up here is a 52. I can use 10 cards though, and each face-up card counts as +1 fighting point. So that's like I have a +10 at least against this, so I really only need to get 42 fighting power. We'll see how that goes. All right, so the first thing that you do here on action 1 is you're going to draw 2 cards, and you're going to see what they are, and then you're going to decide which one you want to fight against. So a couple of things here. This denotes how many fighting cards I can draw to fight this thing. And since we're in the green level, we're going to have to get that many points in fighting in order to, defeat this thing. And if I defeat it, it's going to turn into a new fight card. And if I don't defeat it, it's going to go back over here into the discard pile. I'm probably going to put the discard pile here. Yeah, that'll work. So my first thing here, I've got to determine what I'm going to be able to do. It looks kind of strange, but because these are how many cards I want to draw, I don't want to just top deck a card and hope that I get a 0 or a 1 and not a -1. And there are -1s in there. Now I believe there's more 0s and 1s than -1s, so there is that. But I want to see how I can do with doing this and hopefully getting this. So I'm going to put this over here, and we're not going to do that one. We're going to do this one. So now I've got to draw 3 cards, and I have to get 2 or higher in order to beat it. Well, that's a great start. I'm distracted. That makes sense. So I'm at -1. And now I am at 1. So I have -1 plus 2 is 1. So I'm missing 1 because I have to get 2 or higher. And right now I am at 1. So 2 plus 0 minus 1. So I have failed at this point, but I have to lose life equal to the difference between what my fighting strength is and what this is. So I have to lose 1 health, and losing that 1 health gives me the ability of getting rid of one of these cards, because that's what it is. You can For the amount of health that you lost, you can get rid of these cards. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the distracted one. And then these two are going to be put over here into this discard pile. And then this guy goes back over here. And I've lost 1 health. All right. So that's the first thing. Any powers on the fight cards? No. No powers on the fight cards. ... and ... All right, so there we have it. So losing health sucks. Yeah, that's bad. But it also lets you kind of cull some of these bad cards out of your hand. So that's pretty cool. I mean, on the ones he drew that he could have used. No, yeah. A little bit of background here, Mike. I actually got this game from David. So David's played this game before. All right, so I go back to action 1, and we draw 2 of these. Which one do we want to fight? Well, do I want to fight further exploring the island, or do I want to fight further exploring the island? I think I'll choose further exploring the island, but I'm going to choose this one instead. The only reason that other things that you are going to look at in determining which card you want to fight against, you get +1 card. So for example, if I beat it this time and it goes into my fight deck as this, when I pull it again, I'll be able to pull an additional card. Or whenever I use this card, I'll be able to get +1 life. I kind of like the idea of having +1 life, although getting +1 card is also good, but for right now, we're going to choose this one. So now I, again, get to draw 3 cards. So we have 1. All right, that's off to a good start. And we're back down to 0. And we still have no special abilities. And 0 again. So now I have to lose 2 health. So I'm going to lose 2 health, but because I can lose 2 health, I can get rid of 2 cards. And those are the ones I want to get rid of because that's nasty and that's indifferent. I definitely don't want to get rid of that one though. So this goes over here and this goes over here. Like I said, we're doing well. Playing Friday on a Thursday, yeah, we just like to do things upside down and backwards here, so that's good. Also, I don't think you have to draw all cards, just up to that many cards, unless you pull a card with a stop. Yeah, no, I get that. So what I've been trying to do, I've been trying to beat it. So maybe with that last one, I could have waited and left that one in the deck, realizing that I wasn't going to draw 3. I get that, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. All right, so back to square one here. We have wild animals. That sounds not cool. And exploring the island, and I get to draw 2 cards. All right, well, we're not feeling good with the wild animals right now, so we're going to go with exploring the island. We're going to have 2 cards to draw, and I need to get a 1. That's not helpful. And I'm at 0. So I have to lose another health, and I'm going to get rid of this card. And like I said, we are not doing well. But hey, you never know, right? So this goes back. Let's see, 2 cards, exploring the island again, or 1 time below the pile. What does the 1 time below the pile mean? Probably you're taking 1 from the bottom of the deck. 1 time below the pile. Below the stack. Is that what that means? Below the stack, below the pile? You place 1 of the other face-up fighting cards back face down on the bottom of the Robinson stack. If you choose 1 of the free cards from the left side of the hazard card. Oh, that's another thing I could have been doing. I could have been spending life to draw more cards. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that yet, but we'll see. All right, we're going to try to explore the island again. Because that has that +1 life that I really like. So, let's see. Jeez Louise, how many -1s and 0s are in here? So I gotta get a 1. I'm gonna spend a life, and that didn't work either, did it? So again, I'm at -1, so I'm 2 down, so I've got to lose 2 health, and I'm gonna get 2 of these out of here again. Eventually, we'll be okay, I guess. But this is brutal so far, people. I don't think you have to draw. Yeah, okay, I already read that one. I think it would have been 10 years since I've last played this game, probably 15, 20 games, but then it kind of ran out. Haven't played in forever either, which is why I called it. On the plus side, the rules are shorter than Robinson Crusoe. Yeah, that's probably true. All right, so here we go. 2 more. So again with the wild animals. Okay, so let's go with Raft of the Deck. This one's going to give me +2 cards, but it's only a 0. But that's pretty cool. Let's see what happens here. All right, so I didn't draw a -1, so I'm good, and I get +2 life. Now, in order to use the ability when I draw this card, you just have to turn it, and I get 2 life back. All right, so that paid for whiffing on exploring the island earlier. All right, so that happens, and I'm 0 to 0, so I'm good. So I actually did this. That means it turns into equipment, and whenever I play this later on, I get 2 cards. I get +2 cards. I get to draw 2 more cards. So that's pretty cool. All right, sweet action. All right, I'm feeling good. My first battle. Further exploring the island. Should I try it? Or should I do exploring the island? What did I do last time? Okay, made a raft. Well, I think it sounds better to explore the island before further exploring the island. So let's go ahead and do this. It doesn't have any... It's going to give me some weapons, though, so hopefully this will work. All right, that's not good. That's even worse. I'm weak and distracted, apparently. So right now, I'm going to have to discard 2 life, which will let me get rid of both of those cards. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to pay to put more cards in there. Both of these are coming out. And this goes back over here. All right, so again, let's try exploring the island in. You know, definition of an insanity and all that. So 2 cards. Still can't win, even when unintentionally cheating. I'm not cheating, am I? I always forget to change the yellow and red circles when the phases change. Oh, I see. Ah, gee whiz. Come on, be a 1. Yes! All right, I'm weak, but I'm focused, people. I'm weak, but I'm focused. All right, so 1 to 1, I win. That means this turns into this, and it's going to be a 1, and it's going to give me +1 life later on. All right, so both of these come over here, along with this one. And then I'm going to flip 2 over. All right, now we've got my... oh, that's upside down. Sorry. Yeah, let's do more. Let's do more exploring the island. So 2 cards. 1. Come on, be a 1, be a 1. Dang it. All right, so now I think this is where that weird conundrum comes in here. Where, what if I want to draw more? Okay. If you need to draw... If you need or want to draw 1 or more fighting cards from the Robinson stack, but there are not enough cards left to draw, you draw the remaining cards until the Robinson stack is depleted. Then you must take the topmost face-down aging card from the aging stack and shuffle it into the fighting cards. All right, so this comes into here. I'm thinking. And we're going to shuffle this up. And then place this down here. I'm going to spend a life to draw a card. Wow! I guess I'm just weak, y'all. All right, so I'm going to lose 1 health. Get rid of one of these, and then these go back here. Poop! Pooper doopers, man. Pay 1 to draw another card after shuffling in an aging card. Yeah, I did that, and I still suck. All right, well, raft of the deck or raft of the deck. This is going to give me +1 food, or I can copy the card later on, so I'm going to go with this +1 life over here. All right, so 1 card, I got to get a 0 or higher. All right, got a 1. All right, so I beat it, and so this is going to turn into that. I'm going to do this to gain a life back. As I can. Then both of these are going to go over here like that. Ooh, 5 cards. Cannibals. Hey. Or exploring the island. Should I go for cannibals? Yes, please. All right, here we go. Got to draw 5 cards. 1. That's a good start. I'm a genius. 2. Crap. I'm scared. Highest card equals a 0. Oh, that sucks. 3. Okay, so now I'm at 1 because that equals a 0 right now. Stupid aging card. 4. Man, no way I'm gonna happen. No way it's gonna happen, right? Let's see. Ah, oh, geez, Louise. Look at that. What a horrible... That really sucks. And I don't have any special abilities on any of these other cards that I can use. So that means this makes that a 0, so I have 1, which means I got to get rid of 4. 4 health. I'm going to die so fast. But that 4 health is going to let me get rid of that and 2 of these. So I got rid of the aging card for 2 of them, and then 1 more on each of the other ones. So, man, stupid cannibals. Next, just like Sam. Yep. Bye for now. Had to go meet my new nephew. He was born yesterday. Oh, congratulations, Victoria. Well, to your sibling, whomever they might be. All right, so I've got wild animals again, which is a 4, and I need to get a 4. All right. This is +1 destroy, 1 time destroy. Does that mean I can destroy stuff? 1 time destroy. Not all fighting cards in the Robinson stack are helpful for you. With this special ability, you turn one of the other drawn fighting cards face down. The abilities of this card are canceled for the current fight, but the card still counts as a fighting card and has a fighting value of 0. This card cannot be removed by another special ability. After the end of the fight, you destroy this face down. Okay. I don't really like that, though. +2 exchange. What does +2 exchange do? You can exchange up to 2 of the other face-up cards following the same rules as above. Draw a new card as a replacement. Okay, well, neither of these are really, but that 3 is what I'm really looking for. So we're going to try to do that. I get to draw 4 cards, and I got to get 4. Man alive, all these zeros. 1, 2... Okay, 3, but I get to get 2 cards. Do I have any other special abilities? Oh, I get +2 life, so I'm going to use that. And I get 2 life back. And then that doesn't have anything. And then this one has +2 cards, so I'll go ahead and do that. Actually, what I'll do is I'll wait to use that. Let me put it on the bottom. I'll wait to use that until... So I've done 1, 2, 3, and I have an extra one, a 4. So that's 2. So I'm 2 down right now. So what I have to do is I have to take this and put it into here. All right, so that goes there. Then I'm going to use this, and I get 2 more cards. So stop. I'm very tired at this point. So I have to lose 2 health. Which, boom, I'm going to use to get rid of that aging card. And these will go back in, and that will come over here. I'm really bad at this game. All right, let's try further exploring. 2, 1, destroy. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So 3 cards, and I need to get a 2 or higher. So that's 1, plus 1 life. I'll go ahead and use that. And then 0 plus 1 life. I'm going to go ahead and use that, so I get 2 back. And this needs to be a 2, or... Oh, nailed it! Yeah, it needed to be a 1 or a 2. So that's cool. I'll take the win. This becomes a 2. And we're good to go. I'm a genius, y'all. All right, the next 2. Boom, boom. All right, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, so it doesn't matter. Down here, 1 double, 1 below the pile. So I get to double the effect of something else if I get that. So let's see, I've got to get 1 or higher. So that's that. I've equaled it. I don't need to draw more, so that's cool. This turns into a 1 like that, and we'll go over here like this. Cool beans. And then we have this with the rack. Dude, those cannibals again, man. 1, 2. I'm going to have to add another aging card in there. I need that weapon though, bro. All right. I'm taking out the cannibals again. All right, so 1, 2. And apparently I always try to fight the cannibals when I am weak. So this is going to come in here like that. And we're going to go like this. And let's try not to draw. There's my 3 other cards. All right, first one. Whoosh. I'm a genius. I'm a weak genius, but I'm a genius. Boom. That's 3. Boom. Oh, I get plus 2 cards. I'm gonna draw that stupid aging card. And it's gonna be horrible. 1. I get plus 2 life. That doesn't help me much. And 2. Oh, dang, I'm at 4. I'm at 4. Whoosh. Yes! And I get plus 1 life. So that goes over there. I'm going to get that life back that I used to pay that card. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 5. In your faces, cannibals. I got myself a weapon now. And it looks like a little twig. So all of this is cool. And all of that is cool. And that comes over here. Now, I'm going to turn this and this over. Got me some wild animals over here, y'all. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go with go with further exploring the island here. So I got to draw 3. There is 1, which gives me plus 1 life, and then 2, which is a 1. Come on, be a 1. Dang it! Back down to 0. I'm going to just take the loss because I'm going to spend 2 health. That's going to allow me to get that -1 out of here. And then both of these go back over here. Now that this is gone, this goes away. And now I'm at yellow, and this gets reshuffled. And we continue going, I believe. I think the destroy ability is how you can remove the -1 and useless 0 cards. Destroy is great for getting rid of aging cards cheaply. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's understandable. Such violent shuffling. Yes, I get it. But it is good thing they are sleeved. Whatever. I'd be riffle shuffling them if I wasn't doing this. I don't think I remember having a game of shuffling twice in the first phase. Huh. And the crowd goes wild, unless the crowd is cannibals, in which it's bad news. All right. So we are now at level 2, which isn't really good because I don't really think I feel like I have that strong of a fighting deck here. So we're going to go 1, 2, boom. And we're now looking at the second number, the yellow number. So a 3 or a 9. Oh my goodness. 5 cards with a 9, eh? Okay, we already got rid of the distracted, so the -1 isn't in there. I'm going to try it. That's a lot of life, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. So the first 2 cards are going to be 1 and 2. That's not bad. I can destroy 1 and I can double another. The one-time double, I believe, just doubles the number. You can double the fighting points of one of your other face-up fighting cards. All right, yeah. So I'm going to double the 2, so that makes it a 4 and a 5. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to wait because I'm about to draw some cards up here. All right, so I have to take one of these dudes and add it in. And I got to draw 3 more cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Boom. So there's my stupid thing. So -1 life. I think I just get that. I think I just have to do that. So that's 3, 4, 5. I don't think I made it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Might draw the 4. Yeah, you give cannibal. Is that cannibalism? Okay. Pay to draw. Yeah, I'm going to. Let me ask you this question, David. Does this happen automatically whenever? I think it does. It makes sense. So I've already done it, but I think the -1 life happens automatically when it's drawn. These you get to choose, but so yeah. So I get to double 1. I'm definitely doubling one of the 2s right now. So I have 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to pay to flip another one. 9. And that's that. So we have defeated the cannibals once again. That comes in. I'm going to destroy this hungry card. And I don't have any other special abilities, so all of these come back. Like so. Yeah, tap the card and remind yourself. Yep, okay. Good, good, good. These get turned. Oh, wrong side. Did I put that on? No? Just have them up there the wrong way, I guess. All right, so the wreck, I got to get a 1 or a 5. Let's go with further exploring the island. So that'll go back over here. So I got to draw 3 cards, and I need to get 5 or higher. So there's 1, but I get +1 life. 2, come on, 3, and I get plus 2 cards. What? Oh my gosh, what are with all these zeros? Look at that. Plus 2 life, I'll get that. Oh man, geez Louise, that's 0. That 4 has got to be in there. All right. Pay 1. That's a 4. Pay another. And that's 5. And I get plus 1 life, so I get 1 of those back. Okay, so that's 5. I met it. So this turns into this, and everything else goes away. I knew that 4 was coming, so I guess I'm glad that I did that. All right, continuing on. Further exploring the island, a 5 or a 1. Plus 1 double. I like the doubles, so we're going to go for there. That gives me 3 cards. 1 starts off at a good pace. Oof, this is not good. So I got to get 4 more here. Okay, so I got 2 more cards. 1, and it has a double on it. So I'll put that up there. So that's 2. That's my 3rd. Get plus 1 life. So technically right now I could use that and it would be 2, 3. I'll pay 1. And I think that does it, right? No, because I can use this to double that, and I've got 4, 5, 6. So there we go. So this turns over, and this comes up here, and all of these come over here. Boom. All right. Next. Wild animals at 7, or further exploring the island. Let's try a wild animal here. Plus 1 card, and it's a 3. Yeah, that's the better one to go after. So I've got 4 cards. All right, so that's equipment. I get plus 2 cards, so we'll keep that up there just to use it when we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So I definitely got the 7, and I don't need to use the 2 cards, so I'm not going to. Although, should I? If I use 2 more cards, I've got 6 left, so I've got 8 cards in here. Nah, we'll just chill for now, right now, because this will turn into that, and we beat them. Boom. So now we go 1 and 2. We got some more wild animals. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. I don't know. We'll see how it works. Okay, so 2, that's plus 1 life. 3, 4, plus 1 life. And a 0. So I've got 4. Pay 1 life. Dang it. Pay 1 life. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. All right, so that's 0. That gets me 2 life back. I'll stop. So I've got 2, 3, 4. So I've got to lose 3 health. So I'll lose 3, and I'm going to get rid of 1, 0, 0. Oh, not that one, though. This one. Because, okay, now the reason I'm not getting rid of this is because that's giving me 2 life. This one is a 1 and it doesn't give me anything. So I'm going to get rid of these. That goes over there. Defeat. All right. 3 and a 1. All right. 1 times destroy below the. Okay, we'll go with this one. So I get 2 cards and I got to get a 1. Oh, well, there you have it. Got it. This turns over like so. Exploring the island. 2 cards with a 3. 2 and 1 exchange. 1 and 1 copy. I think I'll go with this one. So I'm going to draw 1. Highest card equals a 0. Wow. That's amazing. I thought I got rid of that. There must be more in there. Well, here we go. Okay. So I got to draw 2 more cards. -2? I'm losing 5 health right now. No, I'm leaving 7 health. Oh no! Oh man! Oh gee whiz! Well, let me see. I gotta get some of that back, right? +1 life. That'll work. Highest card is a 0, so that's a 0 actually, but I get 1 life back. Yeah, I'm stopping right there. Dang. So that's -2. I got to lose 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gosh. But I get rid of that and this. Holy cow. I need to stop walking around this island. I've only got 3 health left. Well, I wonder which one. 2 times exchange, so I can exchange 2 cards. Phase -1. What does that mean? If you fight against a hazard in the yellow phase or the red phase, you can reduce the hazard. Oh, okay. I'll go with that one. I like that idea. All right, so I got to draw 1 card, and it's got to be at least a 0. Boom. Okay. So it's a 0, and it's +2 life. That's good. That worked out. So this works. Exploring the island or exploring the island. 1 below the deck or nothing. I'm going to go with the number. All right, so 2 cards, and I got to get a 3 or higher. It's 1, 2, and I get a life. And 3. And I have a destroy, but I don't want to destroy anything. So that's exactly what I needed. And so this becomes a weapon that I can use. And that's good to go. 1, 2. Sam, you should look at the yellow numbers. Your last fight would have been a loss on the negative phase 1 card. Huh? Oh, okay, well, here, I'll do that. I'll lose a life to say that I drew another card. I know that doesn't completely fix it, but sorry. Yep, you're right. I'm sorry. Well, I'll go after the wild animals now. How's that? And this could be the end because I am trying to do 7. All right, here we go. So 4 cards. It's 1, and I have a 1-time double. 2, it's +2 cards. 3, and another double. That's cool. 4, +1 life. All right, so I'll use this for +1 life. I will use this for +2 cards. And that will be all I need. I don't even need to use those 2 abilities. Let me see. Hold on, though. I don't know that I'll reshuffle this, but I may not need this. So if this doubles this and this doubles this, then this would be 4 and that would be 2. Yeah, no, I still have to draw it. So I'll draw that and I win because, I mean, this, yeah, I win. So that comes up and then all of this stuff goes away. Boom, boom, boom. Now you can take back the life you didn't need to lose earlier. Yeah, well, wait. Just draw a card, it's fine, and you still miss 1 life. Oh, yeah, okay. So both of these are 1s. Equipment and realization +1. I like the +2 cards, so we're going to do that one instead. So I've got to draw 1, and we have to get a 1. And it's a 2. So we're good. And then 1, 2. And wild animals or exploring. Higher number, I need that. So we're going to go for it. All right, 4 cards. Here we go. 1, not a good start. Ooh, not bad. So it's 5, 6, and 3 more. So we got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need to get a 7, 7, 8, 9. So that flips over like so. And that's the end of the yellow phase. So the yellow phase comes away. And we've got to shuffle this up. Okay, PK is here. What's up? What's up? And you, okay, so I get to take, okay, you guys are telling me I get +1 back, so cool. All right. No, yeah, I knew that. I just was looking at the wrong number. I knew that you didn't get that immediately. So I just looked at the wrong number. I apologize. All right, so here we go. Now we're looking at the red number. Ooh, 3. Well, that's still pretty, I like the copy. So let's go with that one. So I got to draw, and it has to be a 3. And it isn't. So, I'm only going to lose 1 health here. I'm going to have to put another thing in there anyway. So, let's do this. I'm going to pay a buck, or rather a life, to draw another card. I don't know that that's worth it, but and that gives me +2 cards. That was a waste. That was definitely a waste. But there we have it. Wild animals at 11, or further exploring the island at 8. Sort 3 cards, a 3, or a 2. And one of my... I'm going to shoot for the moon. This could be the end of the game. So let's go out in a blaze of glory. All right, 4 cards. 1, but I'm going to get +2 cards. 2, 3, 4. Urgh. All right, so what does the 1 exchange do? The 1 exchange, you place one of the other face-up fighting cards on the Robinson discard pile. You can choose one card you already used for the special ability. And draw a new card as a replacement. Oh. All right, so we're going to do this for an exchange, and we're going to exchange. Oh, wait, can we not do... No, it's a Robinson card. It's an aging card, right? So I can still use it on the aging card. I can replace that aging card, right? And I draw one on top of... So this goes over here, and then this comes up. Okay. So those are the 4 cards. So now I have a double, which means that I could double this card, which makes it a 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to use my 2 cards and go 1. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I don't have to do any more, I don't think. So this comes out. And there we have it. That was the 12, right? Yeah, 11. Yeah, I had 12. I don't get to destroy that card, though, I'm imagining, because it wasn't face up anymore. All right, so the next 2 are going to be these. 1 plus 1 copy or plus 1 life. I'm going to do plus 1 copy because that allows you to copy the ability of another card, I believe. So I got to draw 2 and get 6. Dang, that's kind of rough, especially when you draw a 1. Oh, so close. 5. I'm going to stop. And I'll lose the 1 and get rid of the focused one because it doesn't have a special ability. I'm going to keep that one, though, because it's a 4. That comes over here. This comes over. This comes over. 1 card for a 3 or 2. Let's do Exploring the Island again. So we got 1. Gosh. 2. So that's 4. And then I have plus 1 card. 5, 6. Cool beans. So I got it. That turns over. And those go over there. Let's go with 3 and 8. So 1 plus 1 life. 2 plus 2 life. 3 plus 1 life. Gosh. 8. Okay, so I have to lose 7 if I do that. Let's do 1. Plus 1 life. So that's 3. Still got to get 5. Realization. Destroy 1. So that is 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Oh! And this comes in handy. Phase 1, so 6 to 5, we win. Oh, that was cool. That worked out. All right, so there's that. I'm going to turn these two over. So let's go with exploring the island further. And since I have to draw now, I'm going to add that to this. I don't see the description when I watch on my phone. Sorry. Yeah, I've been paying to draw, yeah. Destroy the aging card. Well, I don't think I could destroy the aging card. Unless I just missed it, because I replaced it, I exchanged it. It wasn't a face-up card anymore, it was in my discard pile. So, the pirates should be interesting. I don't think the pirates are going to be interesting at all. I think they're going to kill me. That's what I think the pirates are going to do. Alright, so I've got to draw 3 cards and get 8. So, plus 2 life. 1, 2, plus 1 life, and 3. That gives me a double, so I'm having to lose 6 right now. So 1 to play another card. Oh, -2. Don't like that. So technically this could double that, which means I have 1, 2, 3. Still got to get 5 though. Now I can use this to double that, which means I have 6, 7, 8. So I'm done. And so I do have to use that to double. And then I'm going to use this to destroy that -2 life one. So that's that. This turns into that. And these come over here. And this is it, folks. All right, so doesn't matter which one, +1 destroy, +2 exchange. Let's go with that one. And so I draw 1 card, and it's got to be a 3. And I have +1 card, but I don't need it because it's a 3 to a 3. So this turns into that, and we're done. So now I think I go after the first dude here. And this no longer happens. This goes away. And so now I'm pretty sure I'm battling the pirates one by one, right? Final showdown. When you have depleted the hazard stack for the 3rd time, you fight against the 2 pirates, removing the remaining hazard cards in the hazard discard pile. They will no longer be used. You choose one of the pirates, place them in front of the Robinson, and start the fight as previously discussed in action 2. The pirates act exactly like hazards. After you beat the first pirate, you place all face-up fighting cards on the, and you must immediately fight against the other pirate. All right, so I gotta beat this guy first. Okay, so all of these are done. All of these are done. All right, so I get 7 cards. 1, 2, and I have a double. 3, 4. All right, what is sort 3 cards again? 2. So sort 3 cards, sort 3 cards. You may draw up to 3 cards, one after the other from the Robinson stack, and look at them. Afterwards, you can discard up to 1 of these cards to the Robinson discard pile and place the remaining cards face down back on the Robinson stack in the order you choose. All right, so let's go ahead and use that. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I have these. I have a +1 copy. All right, so we're going to get rid of the mimicry, I think, because this is going to give me 2 more cards and this is going to give me an exchange. So we'll place that one down there, and then we'll do this like that. So what am I at here? If I use this +1 double, I'm going to go ahead and do this. So I doubled this card, which makes it an 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 14. So we're at 14 with 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 7. Okay, so 4 out of the 7. 5. 6. This gives me +2 cards. Here, we'll even move this out of the way because that's no longer necessary. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's going to give me +1 life. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so first of all, +2 cards. 1, 2. That does me no good because these guys don't have a phase. So I'm going to do exchange on one on this dude. So I get to exchange that with this. I'm not going to make it. And then this exchange I'm going to use on this. These both go over here. And that comes out, which I'm toast because I think I didn't get high enough to not die. And I don't think I have any unused abilities. I used the double, I used the +1 life. I just didn't have. All right, so this is 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 20. Do you have to defeat the pirates? I think you do, right? You can't just survive, right? You have to beat them, don't you? Choose one of the pirates, place them in front of them. And as previously discussed, the pirates act exactly like hazards. After you beat the first pirate, you place all the face-up fighting cards on the Robinson discard pile and immediately fight against the other pirate. You must win against the pirates, yeah. So, okay, so I'm at 20. Back up to 22. And I'm going to use this to destroy this. So I think I'm at 24 now, right? Because getting rid of that card, let's just count. 6, 10, 18, 20. Oh, no, I think I got it, right? So 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 8 because it's doubled. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Bing! Get out of my face, you stupid pirates. Did I do all that right? Oh, out of the game. Yeah, sorry. Yep. All right, so that was that. Now I've got to beat these dudes, which is going to be somewhat advantageous. All right, so I think what happens here, if I'm correct, after you beat the first pirate, you place all the face-up fighting cards on the Robinson discard pile, and you must immediately fight against another pirate. So I've got to start drawing with these, and then this is going to get shuffled into that, I think. All right, well, here we go. 10 cards. It was a while ago, but you can give yourself back one. I think I already did. I think I already did. So I'm not going to do it now. I'm pretty sure I drew one back after you guys both said you need to give yourself back one life. So I already did that, I think. Maybe you just didn't see it. I'm pretty sure I already did. Not really worried about it any other way. All right, so I got 10 cards here. So 1, and that's plus 1 life. 2, that's plus 2 cards. 3, 4, and this has to come in here. Oh, crap. I looked at it. Well, hopefully that one doesn't come up. Doesn't really matter now. It's going to screw me if it did. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. 6. That's plus 1 card. 7. Dang it, it came up. 8. It's plus 2 life. 9. Could really use a destroy right now. 10. Oh, I got a destroy. Okay, so that's going to go in there. That's going to go away. So that was my 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And I destroyed one with this, so that's why I'm at 10. All right, so I get plus 3 cards here off of these. 3 cards. You guys can see all that, yeah? Okay. 1, which is plus 1 life. 2, that's another plus 1 card. So I'll wait, and I'll get my 3 out first. 3, and so what I'll do first is I'll sort 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3, and I will I'm gonna do this and leave these 2 on top. And so that's my sort 3. Then I'm going to get plus 1. So that's going to be this. All right, so all of these are plus 1. So even the zeros are 1s and everything else. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 19, 24, 26, 29, 29 and 8 is 29 and 8 is oh my goodness, 29 and 8 is 37. 37. So all right, we'll pay 1. For this is a plus 1 copy, so I'm going to have this copy the, where is it? I thought I had a plus 2. So I'm going to copy the plus 2. I think that's what that does, right? Plus 1 copy. Yeah, the special ability. So that gets me 2 extras. That's why I put that there. So 1. That does me no good. Urgh, why is that still in here? And 2. And that gives me a 1 exchange. So I'll use that to exchange this with this. And that gives me another exchange, which I will do with that, and does that. And that might be the end. Well, not necessarily the end. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11, 13, 14, 18, 20, 23, 25, 27, 30, 31. So 31 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 31 plus 16 is 47. 47. Yes, I did it! Because that's 47, 50, and I can use the doubler for that one, which makes it crap. I just lost count again. All right, so let's keep that up real quick. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, so 17. 17 plus 2, 19, 20, 22, 23, 26, 30, 33, 36, 37, 39, 39, and 6 is 55. I think I won. Makes it more than 52. Because I'm going to double that and make it +4. Whatever it is. I think I whooped you. Get out of my face, stupid pirates. Clearly, this is an interesting game. But clearly, it is an easy game because I won. That's the long and the short of it. One of the things that I like the most about it, I think, is the fact that you can mitigate away a lot of that stuff. Because it is just a luck of the draw card game, right? But you are curating this deck, this fight deck, with all of the stuff that you've beaten. And you do get a choice about what card you fight. So you do have a lot of say in what comes into this deck, which is cool. I really did not think I was going to beat these people. But it does give you a +10 fighting power just because of its ability. So every fighting card counts as +1 fighting point. So if you can get, spending your life to get those, so you get 10 cards plus however much life you have left, because you can go down to 0 and still win. It's only when you go into negative health points when you lose. So that's cool. I think I actually like it. Any games named Thursday that we can play tomorrow? Sam didn't forget to do things. He was just playing on brutal mode. I think I was playing a few things wrong. I almost called it, but maybe I'll give it another go. Yeah, that's cool. Without cheating, too. I know, right? Well done. Thank you, Daniel. So, yeah, not bad. I also have Freaky Frogs from Outer Space. I should try that one again. It's a pinball-themed card game. Your ride on the emotional roller coaster was the most interesting part. I'm sure it probably was. That's interesting. One of the cool things that I found out. Well, it's not really a cool thing. It's just when I was finding the thumbnail, when I was making the thumbnail earlier this morning for this, whoever posted the box art called it stunning. Stunning box art. Now, again, the person posted that in 2012. So that was 13 years ago. And I will say that box art has come a long way since 2012. So I'll give them a pass, but this is definitely not stunning box art. But again, to each their own. Maybe for him it was stunning, but not for me. Just like some people don't think Vincent Dutrait's artwork is stunning, and I definitely do. But this could have gone a lot of different ways. I think I lucked out on the, this one had a high number, but it had a really good special ability that allowed you to beat them. 52 is a high number. 25. Now, some of the other, like this one, you have to draw 6 cards, and you have to get 20. This one, you draw 9 cards, and you have to get 35. 8 cards and 30. This one is 7 cards. Each additional fighting card costs 2 life points, however, and you have to get 16 points. I could have probably beat that one pretty easily without having to draw a whole lot of extra cards. This one is fight against all the remaining hazard cards. So I would have had to go in and fight against a 3, a 6, another 6, a 3, a 6, a 3, an 8, and a 3. So that would have essentially been 3, 9, 15, 18, 18 and 6, 14, 24, 27, 35, 38. That would have been 38. Wow, that would have been nasty. That would have been nasty. I'm glad that one didn't come up. 10 cards, and you have to get 40. So if this one had been my last one, I still would have beat it. But that's no, I think I still would have beat this one with that last card, but it would have been just as nail-bitery. 22, and only half of the face-up fighting cards count. Face-up aging cards must be part of this. And you only get 9 cards. So you would have had to get 22 with only half of the face-up fighting cards counting. This one is +2 hazard points for each aging card. Huh? I don't know what that means. So I think I lucked out. I got a couple of the less difficult ones, I think. The 25 is definitely not that easy with 7 cards, but the 52 with 10 cards, I think that's doable. You know what I mean? But anyway, I think I'll give this one a few more whirls. At the end of the day, I don't know that it's my cup of tea. I did enjoy playing it. I'll say that. I like all of the different things that you can do and all of the different mitigations that come with those special abilities. I do enjoy it, and I did enjoy it. But ultimately, I don't think this is going to be one that I keep, but I did enjoy it, and I want to try it a couple of more times. So take that for what it's worth. What have we got? Vanessa says, I made it even though I'm pretty sure the game is over. Yes, it is. I'm sure Sam lost spectacularly too. No, I didn't. I won. I whooped them pirates. I showed them what it was for. Won a solo game. Now you'll have to wait for the next time his lucky comment returns. His lucky comment. You missed Sam doing more recounts than a presidential election. No, I did not. It was only 2. I mean, it's better. It's a better cover art than Meltscape. I've never seen that one. I'll have to look at it. Let me look it up. Meltscape. Is that actually? Are you sending me on a wild goose chase? Meltscape. Melt. Oh, nope, there it is. Meltscape 2012. Oh my. Yes, you are correct. It is better than that. Much better than that. Wow. You are correct. I retract said comments. This, in comparison to Meltscape, is stunning box cover art. You are correct. Even a blind squirrel can find a nut sometimes. You are correct. You are correct. I like it. That is correct. Meltscape is the Dice Tower winner of the worst box art. Ouch. I remember that from the Dice Tower worst cover art video they did. Yep, good old Meltscape. Yep. Well, that is it. I'm out of here. We got some editing to do. Tim and I recorded our next Western contingent, so I'm going to trying to get going on that so that I can remember to upload it. I've got tomorrow's top 5 and bottom 5 already in the hopper, ready to go for tomorrow, uploaded and everything, so that's going to be cool. Tomorrow it's just going to be me doing the bottom 5 and top 5 games that were published before the year 2000. So basically I did a search on BGG from 1800 all the way to 1999. And any of those games were viable, and I made a top 10 of it. JT and I just couldn't get together this past weekend to record, so I had to do one on my own. He'll be back later. Nothing big going on there, but so it'll be my bottom 5 and top 5 games that were produced before the year 2000. So come on back tomorrow morning for that. Also tomorrow morning, we've already got it scheduled on the channel. JT and I are going to be playing Shackleton Base, A Journey to the Moon. This is one that I've been looking forward to. It's been on my radar because Sorry We Are French is the company that make it, and I like them as a company. I think the games that they've come out with already, I've all enjoyed them. Now this one has a 3.87, I think, or maybe it was a 3.84. It's a 3.8 complexity, which is well outside of my wheelhouse. But sometimes games that are that far out of my wheelhouse, I still enjoy them. And I'm sure JT is going to do a great job teaching us how to play as well. So come on back for that. Saturday, we will have a live Q&A in the morning, as per usual. So I just haven't got that scheduled yet. But just remember, tomorrow is going to be 9 a.m. because we got to get it over and done with before Aiden has a football game on Friday. So there you have it. Thanks for joining me. I certainly appreciate it. We've played Friday. Thank you, everybody, for the tips and keeping me on the straight and narrow. I really did enjoy it, but we'll see how it falls later on. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care. Thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your day.